Yes, yes, yes. What up, though? What up, though? Ledge here. Before I introduce my very, very special guest, man, I'll let y'all know I want to appreciate the guys at 420 Brand Clothing, my sponsor. Shout out to Joey, Victoria, and all them. 420brandclothing.com. You will get 10% off if you mention my name, Ledge. 10% off. Put Ledge in all caps. You get dope gear for men and women. 420 clothing, brandclothing.com. My man, look, my very special guest, shout out to everybody that's listening. He is a Maryland DMV rapper. He reps all that. He reps the Goonies. He just had a dope battle that dropped on the app a couple of days ago, URLTV app. The updated. Watched it updated. It looks even better. Really good matchup. And yeah, man, he's back in his bag. And I'm talking about the one and only Cuban. Cuban, thanks for joining me, brother.
Oh, thanks for having me, bro. Thanks for having me.
No doubt, no doubt. Look, your battle versus Squeako, man. I ain't gonna lie, it was a close one, dog. It was close. My man E, who you kept giving fives to in the front row, you gotta stop that E. You looking biased out here. But my man, he was giving you fives, and he came on the show. He said like you were just in rare form, and definitely did your thing. But it was close because Squeako was fired too. My question is, going into that battle, what was your approach, man? It seemed like you was just doing a couple of different things, man. I feel like your cadence was a little different, just your whole energy. Like you even got into like a joking bag, a couple of angles here and there. What was your approach going into that matchup?
Honestly speaking, it's just I read the comments from the fans. Even if it's on the app, YouTube, I read it all. And you want to be completely honest, they say a lot of dumb shit in there, man. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? But it'd be the kind of stuff where I try to see if I could take anything actually positive from it and make an influence, to my style. Because there's not nothing in battle rap I feel I can't do. Like I can tell jokes, I can take angles. It's just I like to do what I like to do in battle rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, I get you.
You know what I mean? Like I can do everything. Like I really wanted to show people like if I really just want to conform to battle rap, I can do 4 bar build ups. I can do jokes. I can take angles like everybody else. You know what I mean? It's just that's not what I want to do. So I just
Right.
tried to mix in some of that for, everybody and just see if I could sprinkle it in my own way. But I'm more about being unique. I ain't really trying to make everybody happy. So it's just, but I try to, add a little bit of this and that to my style just to, you know, how I said, like edge it out more. You know what I mean? Where it's
Yeah.
like you don't want to be too outside the box where nobody could catch what you're throwing. You know what I mean? So I'm
Right.
just
You
like, all
wanted
right.
to still be accessible a bit to a degree to
Yeah.
the.
So I ain't gonna say I dumbed it down, but I just focused more on structure this time. Like instead of just trying to be super unorthodox and unique, I focus more on still structuring my stuff properly so people could follow me and it worked out better. I mean, I still gotta get a little used to it. I'm not used to doing it that way, but it worked. It looked good. I liked it, so I said, all right, bet I'm gonna,
Yeah.
keep moving, keep getting better, keep perfecting my craft.
Yeah, not definitely because I definitely noticed the change, and I just like how the rounds were just structured. Like the first round was different from the second. The second was different from the third. Um, and like I said, I got you on based on I watched it 3 times. I watched it one more time before I got to this battle. I watched it before I got to this interview, I should say, and I got you like 2-1. His third was really good. Probably one of the third his third round and your first round were the best rounds of that battle. So I want to ask you after that battle, who I seen you on 15 Minutes of Fame, I believe, calling out DNA. Is that somebody out of all the vets you want to go against? Is that just a name that kind of just came to you right after you just had a battle?
I mean, I want to battle. If it's up to me. I wanted DNA, Cortez, John, YK. You know what I mean? Those
Mm,
is I like the scary people. The people they tell you to stay away from. Those are the people that I really want battle. Oh, and Calico. I think I want battle Calico too. The
you don't
bullshit.
want that. You don't want no Calico smoke.
Well,
No.
I don't want Calico. He just lost.
I
He
mean,
lost his last battle.
some got him losing.
Yeah, I mean, we ain't gonna make it seem like he just killed somebody and he ain't somebody that I'm not supposed to say I want to battle.
No, definitely. No, he.
No, you know what I mean?
That's man. You definitely don't care. You ain't got no fear, and that's good. Somebody called your name out though. I don't know if you're aware of that. Matter of fact, you are aware of this. I'm sure you are because I tagged your name to it, and I believe you said a couple of words. But his name goes by the name of True Foe. He's listening, by the way. He told me he
Sure.
would. He said, and I quote, and I don't want to, because I don't even want to mix words. He said, I want to go against Cuban because I want to start picking off all the Goonies, and I want to start off with Cuban because I feel he is in fact the weakest link of the Goonies. That's what he said. I'm not making this up. How do you feel when somebody like that says that about you? That you're the weakest link of the Goonies?
Nah, I don't give a fuck. I'll tell you the truth. I mean, you
Yeah,
know what I mean? Like, I mean, what does that mean?
yeah. I don't
Just
know.
being
That's what he
honest,
said.
what does it mean?
I
It's
don't.
like, oh, you're the weakest of the group. All right, what you think? What you think? I'm gonna throw a fit? You know, I'm gonna explain to you why that's just bad trash talk.
Go ahead.
You can't trash talk somebody while boosting up his friends, like the people around him. You know what I mean? You're not gonna get any jealousy out of me. If
Right.
you think all my brothers are better than me, I am 100% okay with that. I hope
Mm.
they all are better than me, and I hope they all do better than me. I don't, you know what I mean? That don't mean nothing. That's like saying you're the worst player in the All Star team. All right, we still all All Stars. I don't, I don't care.
Yeah. So like, you don't feel no way about that at all. That's.
It's terrible trash talk. I feel like if he gonna talk trash, he need to get better at it. That was terrible. I didn't get nothing out of me with that. And
Mm.
like I said, if you want battle, I mean, say you want battle. But you know
Yeah.
what I mean, coming for this checklist and because it don't make sense. If we're being completely honest, if you were trying to go through a Goonie checklist, then you wouldn't start with the weakest link. That just doesn't make sense. 'Cause it's like 13 Goonies, and you don't plan on battling all 13 of them, so you surely have no plans of starting at the weakest link. It's just stupid. I mean,
Wow.
I get it though. You know what I mean? I said, you know what I mean. Nobody else probably gonna put that much thought into it, but it was just dumb. It was
Think it
poorly
was lazy.
planned.
Think it was lazy.
Yeah, poorly planned shot. But I have
Mm.
no problem kicking his ass. I mean, I don't mind.
Trufo's nice though. Trufo's nice. He gets busy.
No, he's not.
Well, come on, we not doing that. You come on,
That's
Cuban.
exactly what I'm doing. It sounds good.
You
I'll
don't
be
think he
honest, he's not
nice?
that
You
good.
like his battle versus Brooklyn Hands? Come on now.
I like the battle. That don't mean he was nice in the battle. I mean, I like the battle. I love Brooklyn Hands. I think Brooklyn Hands is amazing.
Brooklyn
So I
Hands
was gonna
is
like the
fire.
battle. I was gonna like the battle regardless. So, I mean, I'm not
Damn.
gonna make it seem like. But no, he's not bad. I'm not saying he's trash, but
Is he battle worthy?
I mean, okay, I'll put battle worthy goes like this. They can give me a fucking stick figure on the right platform and lock it in.
All right. There
You
you
know what I
go.
mean? The platform mean more than the name. Like I said, now I'm not. If they call for me to battle him in a platform that don't benefit me, I'm not doing it. Because if the name don't make sense and the platform, I'm not doing it. But if one of the two makes sense, then I'll do it. It's either got to be a good name or a good opportunity, and then we can lock it in. I'm gonna be honest. True Foes can be good. Like he probably will be good. But has he been good? No, there's been too many things that I see through. But that's just because I'm actually a battler. You know, what I mean, I have an expertise on the topic. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I did my fair share of battles and stuff like that. I could just say he's getting off right now based on, you know what I mean, he's still new. He's
Okay.
still establishing himself. But even in Brooklyn Hands, you know what I mean, just Brooklyn Hands not really somebody that's been like, you know, frequently battling either. So like, you know, that's more of an even playing field. I saw a lot of mistakes that would have cost him in a certain type of battle, you know what I mean? Short rounds, lack of confidence, you know what I mean? He'll be
Wow.
there though. He'll be there. It's just I don't know what he's talking about. You can't call me the weakest link and then think that you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I feel about his battles. The same amount of thought process he put into that supposed to be insult or call out is the same thought process I feel like he puts into his battles. Sounds good, but when you really think about it, it's not really all the way thought out.
Damn. All right, Trufo, you
Yeah.
listen. I know you gonna retaliate. He gonna holler at you on Twitter. He knows your handle.
Man, he could tweet his life away. I don't give a fuck.
Damn.
They'll tell him straight up. Tell him call me. They set it up. I will surely make him famous.
Wow. All right. That's crazy. Yo, True, if you listening, call up, brother. He is not he has no fear of you at all. It's like that just went nowhere. Like I thought he was
I
gonna
mean, I don't fear none of these niggas. Even the niggas that they think you're supposed to be scared of, they'll scare me. For what?
yo.
Raps.
Yo, so E says, South E, and he's in the chat. He said Truthful is more appealing matchup than YK. I'll tell you that. With YK, I remember you saying to the effects that because I'm an instigator. I try to get you. He wanted neutral playing field, and that's something that a lot of people tend to try to put a stigma on you guys, particularly just your whole camp that you guys aren't as powerful away from the DMV environment. But I try to tell people I think you are the most one of the guys that I see the most because I follow everybody because I'm Mr. Watch Everything. I watch all the leagues, big and small. And as far as notifications come, I feel like I see a Cuban battle on us, all type of leagues everywhere, probably more than just about anybody. So I don't think that narrative kind of works with you, but are you still trying to fight that stigma off that you guys you particularly can't get busy away from your own comfort zone?
Well, see, the only thing that I don't get it about it for me is just so I'm explaining this once again because I've seen multiple people say it.
Hmm.
Richmond's not my comfort zone. It's 2 hours away. Philadelphia is also 2 hours away. So I guess Philly's as much as a home game for me as Richmond is if we're going off distance. But they'll try to say that that's it just because, well, your friends and family are there. First of all, you don't know who comes to the battles because most of y'all who are saying this don't even show up to the event. That was just stupid already. But I'll be
Mm.
honest, I've only battled in Richmond twice. Literally, I've only battled there twice. I've battled on URL, I don't know how many times, you know what I mean? My first PG, I battled Mac Mel in New York. When back when the DMV versus New York was going on. I didn't see anybody coming to my aid trying to say that he was getting gas because it was in New York. You see what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's
Yeah, I
very
just hate
true.
how they do that. I really hate how they do that. At the end of the day, somebody has to be from a place closer to the place where they book the event. Somebody has to have a better opportunity at a home field advantage. You know what I'm saying? They only say it matters when there's certain people that they don't, they're not particularly fond of.
Mm.
Because when Aver was crying about New York battlers getting gassed in New York, so that's where all the smack events used to be at, nobody wanted to hear that shit. But
Yeah.
now when you got people you're not fond of battling in a region that you think they're more or less closer to being from against somebody you like, and you feel like the dude you
That's a
don't like is
that's a
getting
good
off,
point. Yeah.
now that the dude you don't like looks like he's getting off, now you want to blame it on everything. But maybe he was just rapping good.
Yeah, that's a good point. Verb
Because
said it. They were
I
they were calling him a crybaby. Yeah.
I battled Swamp in South Carolina. I don't see nobody talking about him getting hometown gas in them comments.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Nobody brings it up. I battled him in the heart of South Carolina. He's the face of South Carolina.
Yeah,
Nobody
I was
brings it
critical
up.
of him about that because he choked in the one round round. That's just
At home.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they try to say, oh, Cuban wasn't much better. You're only saying that because you really like him. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that I rap my best or whatever. It don't matter. If I come to your home and pull up on you and you choke, you lost.
Yeah, those are the unwritten rules that I still go by. Yeah, you choking
And I'm
around,
not even
you
talking
lose.
about far as who the fans like more. You could like him more. You could feel like he got the better of me. I don't care. I'm talking about me as a man. You come like with Tory Doe, right?
Yeah.
I don't really feel like Tory Doe was better than me. But because I stumbled in Maryland, I give her the win. That's how it
Mm.
works. I don't give her the win because I felt like she had better bars than me. Hell no. But I stumbled. I
Yeah.
didn't even choke because I finished my round and everything. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't a moment where I stopped rapping. I literally was just stumbling over a word, like I was
Yeah.
saying it wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I still give her the win. You know
That's
what I mean? Like a
that's real of
stumble,
you.
you just have to take away a point. You know what I mean? You don't got to give up a round. But no, I gave her the win. I was at home. I had no business stumbling. You know what I mean? Like I
Mm.
don't do the whole unprepared, choking, stumbling. I'm not really big on it. So it was just
So you
she was
just
clean. I wasn't. I don't mind you saying she won. I don't argue with. You feel me?
wow.
That's just how it should be to me. I don't know why fans act like it's got to be some fucking rocket science. You know, just hey,
Yeah, some type of conspiracy theory. Like fans
yeah,
fans find a way to can misconstrue things and move the
yeah,
goalposts for whoever they like. It's kind of
yeah. Like I was at, you know what I mean? I was at home. You know, the crazy thing with the Tory Doe battle is there was actually an interruption in the crowd. Like, somebody was recording, then the video started playing out loud of me rapping. So, I'm like hearing my voice. It threw me off. You know what I mean?
oh yeah, that sounds weird.
But
That
I
sounds
told,
crazy.
the league owner, my homie, I wanted clean footage. So I say, even though it's gonna make me look crazy because it's gonna look like I just stumbled out of nowhere, I want you to edit it out because I would rather have clean footage than to have all of that going on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow, so that must have been a quite a bit of a I guess I'll say
Oh,
a
it was like a
delay.
30. It was like a 30-second ordeal. You know what I mean?
Damn. Yeah, no, yeah,
And I
that's
was just
crazy.
like, and it threw me off. You know what I mean? Like, like crowd interruption, losing my place. But that's not being professional. So I said, no excuses. Just edit that out. Leave the stumble. Because at first he could have took the stumble out, but that wouldn't have been fair to her. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Because that would have changed the outcome of the battle with me just getting through my material clean without that interruption. So I said, no, because something similar happened her round, but her being a professional, it didn't throw her off. That's why I said, nah, cut it out, leave the stumble. You know what I mean? We're gonna be fair. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just,
So essentially,
you know
you
what I
you
mean?
yeah, you kind of did her a solid if you're saying that, and to a degree.
Well, not really. It's just that's just. I know that he would have did it for me because of our relationship, but that's not good business. You know what I mean? Because you
Nah.
book me and her, you can't do me a favor that's not in her best benefit either. You know what I mean? It's kind of
Yeah.
being biased. You know what I mean? Like, and I didn't need for the fans to feel like I won that much for me to cheat her like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
It's,
it was a battle
yeah,
on a up and coming league. It's not like a stock riser or decliner either way. So I feel you on that one.
and it's something I wanted to do. I wanted to battle her. I didn't have to battle her. I wanted to. It was her
Yeah,
return battle. I mean,
she
I
genuinely
used to
nice.
Yeah, I used to watch her before I was a battler. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I thought she'd get crazy. So I'm like, yeah, it's an honor. I love the battle Tory though. You know what? Yeah. So what I look like not being able to live with the outcome no matter what people think it is. I don't you know what I mean?
so yeah. Speaking of that, somebody asked a good question. Shout out to my man Hits Rizzo. I always forget how to say your name wrong. He asked me about RX because you battled Tory Doe. We know you trade shots. Now I always look at that as just playful banter between you and RX. Would you really get in the ring and get busy with her, lock in, or is that just Twitter just going back and forth stuff?
Surely I would lock in with her.
Mm.
I say okay, I'll put it out there. I'm not scared of the battle the women.
Okay.
I don't mind, you know what I mean?
Well, I'm
It's
hearing
it's
URL
rap.
versus Queen of the Ring 2020. So I
If they called, I do it. You know what I mean? I'm one of these people who are just if you dope and you nice, and it makes sense. Why not? I think RX get crazy. I'm a fan. You know what I mean? She dope and she lost her damn mind. So why not? Get in the ring. I'll put everybody like this. Me versus RX wouldn't. It wouldn't be anything like the Tory Doe battle. Like I would be. It's not gonna be no one rounder. Just like nah, it's gonna matter.
yeah.
I'm gonna make sure it matters. You know what I mean? That's my new thing too now. Where I went through a little spill where I was kind of just doing battles, having fun, going around the country and stuff, all that. Yeah, no more of that.
Yeah, because like I said, man, I knew I wasn't tripping. Like I literally seen you like almost every day, man, because you get YouTube subscriptions, you get your recommended joints, then you get whatever that's new hidden. Like all these different leagues I follow, I swear I kept seeing you just battle some light skinned big dude in Florida, some other guy. I'm like, yo, I'm seeing Cuban every day on my feed. This shit's bugging me out. Like at some point, when did you? I understand the money is probably nice, but at some point, when did you say, I gotta I guess do this shit in moderation. I gotta preserve myself, to
Oh no, it was just so I'll tell the truth. I was getting out the army, so I was like, you know, I'm about to just get some money, since I'm about to get out the army.
hmm
When you first get out the military, you adjusting being back to regular life. So I said, since I'm about to get out, I'm about to just run my bag up a little bit to add, pad the security a little bit. So I took some battles and I was having fun. You're in the army, you can't really do what you want. I finally could, start moving more freely. So I wanted to take advantage of it. And I realized that I had to stop though once. Once I stumbled versus Tory Doe, I don't like stumbling. I tell people that all the time. Like I rarely stumble. I rarely mess up. When that happens, it really makes me mad. So like
hmm
that stumble was a big wake up call. I said, man, like if I was somebody else, I would have choked because I had battled 3 weekends in a row going up to the Tory Doe battle. You know what I mean?
right.
And I was like, if I couldn't freestyle, if I didn't have like a really good memory and all of that, I would have choked. And I said, no, I can't do that. Then with the swamp battle, that was literally like a week or two after Tory Doe. So this is like my fourth battle in like 5 weeks. So
Was
I'm just
that
like,
before the Daddy Mason joint I seen on Gates of the Garden? When was
oh
that?
no, that was after.
Okay, okay.
So what's crazy about Daddy Mason? I battled him on Saturday in Atlanta and flew to New York and battled Sidney Flea for 3 rounds on Coliseum the next day. So I battled Saturday and Sunday, 1 rounder on Saturday, 3 rounds on Sunday.
Okay.
I was doing a lot. I'm gonna be
Yeah, like I
honest.
seen you battle somebody from Dade County Battle League. I forgot who that dude was. Like,
Kane, shout out to
can't,
Kane, man. He did
can't
his thing.
see what I'm saying? Like, just
Yeah, yeah. So it was
you
like,
was everywhere, bro. I was like, dog.
yeah. So it was like July. I did like I battled Sandman and Heathen for 1 round in Richmond. Then
See, I didn't even know that. That's
then
crazy.
I battled Daddy Mason. Then the next
I
day
remember
Tim
that.
Fleet. Then the next weekend, that's when I battled Tory Doe. So that
Right.
was after them 3 battles, then Tory Doe. Then Swamp. Then the next weekend I battled Kane. Then I battled Mel Taylor in Tampa like a week after that. And I said, all right, I'm done.
Yeah, bro. That shit
I didn't
crazy.
choke in none of them battles
No,
though,
no, you
bro. Like,
didn't. In my dumb ass, I wouldn't say dumb. Look, I'm just like I'm probably like one of them rare battle rap junkies. Like anything that hit my timeline, I'm watching. I don't know. I just can't help it. Like it's battle rap is just I don't know. I'm just invested like that. So I watched
yeah,
all of them, and I'm just like, yo, dog, like this nigga gotta he gotta stop. Like at some point, I felt like I watched more Cuban battles than I watched anybody like in the calendar year. Like you, I was just kept like your shit just kept hitting my feed. So, but you definitely went through them all clean, and traveling the experience, you can't really quantify that in dollars and cents. You know what I'm saying? So like I definitely respect that, and just let's face it, you're giving guys a shot. You're giving them something portfolio builder for a resume builder. So, you
yeah.
know,
Because I actually when the leagues book you, right,
yeah,
they ask you your price, and then once they ask you what you charge and all of that, y'all get the business out the way. They'll ask you who you want to battle. So what a lot of people do, they'll refuse to battle certain people on these leagues if their profile's not high enough, even
mm,
though they're getting paid. I'm not like that. So that's why when you see me going to these leagues, I don't just be battling their most popular guy or they don't be bringing in outside names to battle me. I
mm-hmm,
don't do that. My thing is this. Once you're willing to pay me what I'm asking for, it's your money. So I will battle whoever you want
yeah,
for your money. You know what I mean?
yeah, because because at the end of the day, once you pay, now it's your brand on the line. Like, yeah, so you should have
Yeah,
that
you know
right
what I
to
mean. If
make it
you
look good.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not. I shouldn't say, "Oh, I'm not willing to battle him. He's a nobody." No,
Yeah,
just I got a price. If you know
yeah.
what I mean, like if you want me to drop my price, then now you might gotta, that's when the name and all that doesn't matter. If you just telling me, okay, I'm booking you for this rate, well, I'll battle whoever you want. I don't care who it is.
Got you,
And
got you.
I feel like that's fair. You know what I mean? Just like, I've been not too long ago the battler people didn't know who had people who believed in them who were trying to get them shots and stuff. So it's just like, I know for some of these people, it's not easy, especially in battle rap today with all these battlers and everything going on. It's not easy to get noticed or get your name out because it's like, how do you make the fans watch if somebody that's more known won't battle you? What are you supposed to do? Everybody can't just try to get Norbs or URL to come host their event and hope they get a PG. It's like, what are they supposed to do?
Do they ask you about that though? Because I feel like anytime a battler comes and there's like you're synonymous with the URL brand, I feel like other leagues might try to, I wouldn't say use you, but try to maybe talk to you and working with you to kind of get their name in the names, just in the higher ups of the URL brass. So any other leagues come to you like, yo, you think you could talk to Norris about, does that ever happen?
Um,
You don't
Maybe.
have to say names, but I figure it would at least once.
I mean, it came up with me. I'm not the biggest name. It came up with me one time. Um, when I battled Rubando.
Mm.
Shout out
Shout
Rubando.
out Rule, nice.
It's my little brother, man. I was that. So I won't lie. I actually battled Rubando entirely of hopes to gain him more exposure. You know what I mean?
Word, no, that
Because I had
happens a
no
lot. That's
purpose.
dope.
I had no purpose in battling Rubando outside of, he crazy. Like, you know what I mean? I just think he wild, but I just felt like people wasn't really in tune at the moment. So I said, yeah, we could do it.
I remember
Battled him
that
on We
joint
Go
too.
Hard. We
That was
battled
dope.
outside.
Yeah, it was a
And he
Love
went
Day joint,
crazy.
wasn't it? Was that a Love Day joint
No,
or not?
nah, it wasn't Love Day. It was, I can't remember. I just know wherever it was, we ended up battling outside.
Mm.
And then, after the event, I ended up getting a call from, for one of the URL staff, and he asked me how he did, and I just, I told him and everything, and then they end up giving him another shot, and then he's been going crazy ever since. You know what I mean? So it's just like sometimes it happens, sometimes it don't. I don't really. All I would say is just you just gotta go crazy. Like
Yeah, facts. Yeah,
anytime you battling somebody who's supposed to be more popular than you or could bring more attention, eyes, whatever, you gotta make sure you go crazy. But you should go crazy every battle. You know what I mean?
yeah, because
Just
they're always
cause.
they're always watching.
Yeah, but them ones, those are the ones, like First Rider. I understood how much of an opportunity that really was. You know what I mean? Like,
Facts. Yeah, Nunu was right there too. Like, yeah,
yeah, you know what I mean? I just knew that, like, this is a big, Ryder doesn't, Ryder don't lose a lot. People may not like Ryder, but he's not somebody that loses a lot of battles. You know what I mean?
no, that's a fact. That's a
So I
fact.
was like, to try to get one off on him, it meant something to me because we're literally from by each other. Like he don't live. He's basically from the same part of Maryland I'm from, separated by like 30 minutes or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And I want to be the best where I'm from. So I was just like, yeah, I felt like Ryder was above me, so I wanted to battle.
Oh, that's respect. Do you?
Yeah, I told him that. Though. That's why I was calling him out. Like, it was a Maryland thing for me. That's why we battled in Maryland. I didn't care if it was on URL. That was just something I wanted to do for me. And I took it, super serious. So that's the only advice I would have for everybody.
Yeah.
If you battling a name or quote unquote, you know what I mean, you gotta take it serious. It could literally change everything. Like most people didn't know who I was until I battled Ryder. And
Mm.
I had already had a PG drop that had over 100,000 views on the YouTube, and people still didn't know who I was until the Ryder battle.
Yeah, because sometimes it don't even matter. Yeah, sometimes it just takes a moment. Like it's a moment, like the name on a bullet line. Like Like
Yeah.
that's yeah, because a lot of things go viral now, and that catches some thing. It's weird. I don't like it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Not saying with you, but a lot of times you can go viral for a moment, even though you had a battle where your body of work was much better. Like what I'm saying. Not necessarily saying that happened in your case. Just I see that sometimes. I'll be like, damn, like that was a dope line, but he was way better all 3 rounds in this particular battle. But I don't know.
So that
That's
happens all the time. Like,
yeah.
for a lot of people, you end up going viral and getting your recognition in a battle that you lost. You know what
That's
I mean?
that's true.
you know,
That's true
it
too.
has to. You can't really you can't really pick and choose how it works. You know what I mean? Once fans see it, they're gonna like what they like. Certain stuff getting the algorithm is just they watch it now. Like the goal is to get their attention. Once you get their attention, that's when you got to capitalize. You know what I mean? Whatever you do to get it, I don't judge you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I understand. It's not easy these days. It's a lot of competition. But
Honestly, I seen like you was talking about coming up to Detroit, bro. This is my city, man. I'm
are
very
you from Detroit?
yeah. When I start off I start off every show. What up, though? Like you gotta know where I'm from. Like this was my city, bro. And you said you want to come up here, and so I'm letting you know now. Some joints up here. They don't play no games. So if you want to come up here, like I said, I'm gonna try to talk to like I said, Happy Yellow Chick, Alpha, League Entertainment. Shout out to y'all. They had Piranha, Michael Ice. I think that'd be a fire battle, you versus Michael Ice. Just personally, I don't know if you're aware of him, but he's nice. So I'm gonna try to talk to the people over there, Alpha. They got some killers over there. What made you pick out just name Detroit? Because you said this months ago, and I tweeted to you. And then you just said it again. What's the reason for Detroit particularly that you want to come up here?
I like it. So, all right, I'm gonna be honest. I'm really I'm a big fan of a lot of things, in Detroit. So it's just like it's one place where I'm just like I don't really got no family up there or anything like that, but I know a couple of people who stay in the Detroit area, and I'm just like, what other reason would I have to really be able to go to Detroit? You know what I mean? Like,
Mm.
I'm just like, I can't really think of me just being able to randomly schedule a vacation to Detroit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is not a vacation destination. That's a fact.
Yeah, but it's like I want to go, so I'm just like, man, I would love to battle in Detroit. You know what I mean? It's a gritty place, the kind of places I like. So I'm just like, yeah, I would love to battle out there. And I don't hear about too many people actually battling in Detroit. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
there's not too many just big battle leagues and things going on out there. So I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go out to the Detroit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to wear my buffs. I'm going to be honest.
Oh, he know about the buffs already, so he can't. Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
He hip to it. That's dope. Yeah, but like I said, so if you hear this, Alpha League Entertainment, Piranha, Ice, all them guys over there. Matter of fact, Twerk was up in Flint battling Noah, so like he's kind of aware of the scene. Like if y'all guys hear this, man, like he trying to come to the city, show him a good time. I know Marv and them, they're kind of developing the league. Uh, Calico actually has a league, Black Mafia Battle League. So, hopefully he makes another card sometime next year. So
If
definitely let us.
Calico want me battle his league, he got to lace up. I
Whoo!
do it for free. He lace up, I battle for free.
You will battle Calico for free in Detroit on his own league.
Hell yeah, why not?
I'm sending this one to Cal. I'll just.
I'm just being honest. See, I'm gonna tell you where my success in battle rap comes from. I don't even mind saying this online.
Talk about it.
I'm not delusional. I'm realistic. I make sense, and I know how the business works.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these people be saying stuff to y'all online that y'all may think sound good, but it don't really make sense. I'm gonna be honest. If Calico willing to battle me, what the hell am I doing for Calico in which I have to be paid? Not a damn thing. I'm the only person benefiting. You see what I mean? So why would I charge him? I mean, let's be honest. It just don't make sense. It sounds good, but it ain't realistic. But I mean, that's just
damn.
Man, it just don't make sense.
Cal. Yeah, I've actually had the pleasure of chopping up with Cal. I'm gonna have to let him know, like, get that league back going. He had a really dope card. He had a dope documentary before the card, and I was like, damn, this some next level shit. Then he just put the brakes on things, so because he says he's waiting for special talent to emerge. He's not just gonna book anybody, but for Cuban to battle him for free on his own league, think he might. I think he might be like, okay, I can work with this. So I'm gonna see what I can do, man. Definitely gotta get you out here, man. Shout out to DME Detroit. He said, rest in peace, Cuban. So he said DME Detroit don't think he said you gonna get put up out of here. All right, damn.
It's a terrible thing to wish on somebody, you know. R- R- R.I.P. Cuban, I guess. It got a
Yeah,
ring to it.
that's crazy. Nah. I'm curious. Like I don't care, man. I want to see top talent come to Detroit and go against our guys, man.
I mean,
Like,
I'm just being honest. I don't see too many people requesting to come. For him to have Detroit in his name, he should be happy. I'm even, you know what I mean.
talk to this nigga.
Most people steer away from Detroit, to my understanding.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, what I mean, Calico had to campaign just to get Smack to even consider going there. So just like,
Oh, you remember?
I
He know the
ain't,
history.
I ain't staring away from it. I'm asking to come. I want to battle there. Should it be fun? I'm trying to go eat at this one place I heard about in Detroit. It's like famous or some shit. I'm trying to go eat there, kick somebody's ass. You know what I mean? Something on my bucket list.
Ah. Oh, we're gonna help you with that. I'm gonna help you with that. Seriously. This ain't just like
I know tell him I know he's a what you call him? He's like a Goonie disliker or whatever. But you know, I ain't blocked him or nothing on social media. So I ain't sensitive or none of that.
oh, see, that's what's up. Yeah, DM me. He said he ain't blocked you or nothing. He tweeting and shit too. Like he typing too. And matter of fact, if you don't know, DM me actually he's an owner of a bar in Detroit. So you can battle, meet him. You know what I'm saying? You can fulfill your bucket list all in one day, dog. One day.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna definitely come to his bar and leave a running tab. Definitely.
My dog, y'all. This was good. This was good. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm sorry I couldn't get to all the questions. It wasn't that many, just more comments than questions, man. But yeah, Cuban, dog, I appreciate it. I don't even know what your next plate is, but I feel like it's definitely going to be a step up.
Yeah,
Now,
I'm trying to get rookie versus vets happen, man. I'm trying to get somebody to come outside, man. Take this bait. At the end of the day, you know, they make jokes. They say I ain't got no cartoon picture or they ain't got where I'm from on the app. That's where you come in, the vet. You know, you the lick. They don't understand that. You're the lick. All the fans that I can't get to hear me or to pay attention, they're your fans. So when they have to hear me if I battle you.
that's true.
And some of them may not hear what I gotta say. They just gonna, you know, try to say you won anyway. But it's gonna be a percentage of them that's gonna get exposed to something new, and they're gonna like it, and they're gonna stick with me, and then we're gonna keep building from there. You know what I mean? I don't aim at the vets for any other reason outside of respect and outside of competition, and it's needed. I can't grow amongst my peers. We can only do but so much for each other. You know what I mean? At some point, we got to get these bigger platforms, get these bigger eyes and attention, and make new matchups, new classes. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
yeah,
No,
you know, that's my
I got a gripe with you. I'm not even gonna hold you. I just thought about my gripe with you. I'm gonna let you.
gripe.
Yeah, not a gripe. But you said something. Okay, I'll remember this. I'm remember this. We're gonna talk. It was you going back and forth with Young Cannon. You said something about a league. He said, "No, we gotta do it on neutral grounds." I proposed. I came in. You remember this? I came in. I proposed. Like, what about Guardians of the Culture in Florida? I was like, it's not the DMV. It's not Midwest. Your exact line was, and I always mention this because you did it respectfully. You said no disrespect to Guardians of the Culture, but they would have to be on URL or else it wouldn't make sense.
It
I
wouldn't.
I
Not for,
disagree.
well, all right, so I'm gonna be honest. If I battle Young Cannon or Guardians of the Culture, which, you know, they put together crazy cards,
And are you
pay-per-view,
looking
all
at
that.
their recent card coming up for
Yeah,
2020?
yeah, they got crazy card coming up in 2020. You know, one of them cards that make you be like, man, I wish I could have parts of this. You know what I mean? But I'm being honest. For me to battle Young Cannon is not going to hold as much weight if it's not on URL.
I disagree.
To me, I'm just being honest because he kicked. So I'm just saying they don't. I don't watch all the Young Canaan battles that aren't on URL. So I'm just put that out there now. So I'm gonna be honest. I don't know everything he does off of URL, but they keep bringing up this Jack Boy stuff and all of that. They make it seem like on URL battling Young Canaan as a new guy, he the boogeyman. So if I get crazy with him, there ain't gonna be nothing they can really say. If I get crazy with him on Guardians of the Culture, they may try to just make it seem like, oh, he didn't take me serious. It wasn't URL. It wasn't this. It wasn't that. Oh, it depends. I mean,
Cuban. This is why I disagree with you. Here's the perfect example. I feel like Young Cannon is a guy who doesn't get as much respect on URL as he is if he's a freelancer. Like Danny Myers, I feel like his value to me diminishes when you go on URL. Why? Because they don't prioritize him as like that ace for the URL. If you notice when he battles over there, he gets a battle against Old Red. It's more about Old Red choking than him coming through. Then when he chokes and stumbles, it goes national and shit like that. He battled Franchise. They made a big deal out of that. They don't really like, and I feel like Young Cannon is in that same lane. So for you, I don't think it'll be anything towards you. I think it's more so about who you're battling with them. Like, I don't feel like beating Young Cannon means anything in there because they don't prioritize Young Cannon as one of those guys. They just uses him as like a gatekeeper for to me. If you go on Guardians of the Culture and rock out with Young Cannon on the classic, I think I don't know. I just think it does more because that league is like, I don't know where they're getting money from, but they're putting together crazy like cards already. Like I just seen A Ward and Mac Myron on the same card as Sharon and fucking Geechee. I don't know where they're getting their bread from, but anyway, that I feel like that'll be like, yo, you're doing it on your own merit on a different league, and you talk about fan bases, gathering fan bases. Like Florida, to me, is an untapped market that's growing rapidly, and I feel like you do something special over there, you will always have a home there. Like, yo, this is the league that Cuban battled on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I went to Florida twice. I did Miami, I did Tampa, so I'm all for making it a trifecta and going to Orlando.
Ooh, that's a good point. You helping my case.
I'm not against it, but this is all I was saying. That's just so. As you know, I probably take more criticism and flack than any other like new guy. Like I can't really think of another new guy who's probably scrutinized as often and as heavy as I am. You know what I mean? Even Norb's pointed this out. You know what I mean? Like I think Norb said out of all the people, he said in battle rap that he's ever critiqued, that I'm probably the most criticized. You know what I mean? Which is a gift and a curse.
You're up there. You're up there, definitely.
Yeah, it's a talent, though. I tell people that it's a talent to make people form an opinion on you, whether it's positive or negative. That just means I'm not forgettable. I mean, I might not be likable. You might not be a fan, but I'm not forgettable. I'm not somebody you just watch and you just don't remember. You know what I mean? So just like with that, I always be worried about when I do stuff, how are they going to try to spin it? Like, I'm all right, so if I battle Young Canaan or Guardian of the Culture, what are they going to say now? You know what I mean?
They're not going to say anything, dog, because that is a legit good league, bro. Like, it's not out. See, you gonna make me shit on a league or something, because I want to give you an example of like.
Don't.
Yeah. Like, if you battle, but you know what I'm saying. Like, if you battle him on a certain different league. But this is like, they're doing pay-per-views out the gate. They just had they dropped Sway versus Twerk. People love that battle.
Yeah, that battle went crazy. If you want me to be honest, when you first brought it up to me, I wasn't 100% really familiar with their league.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what I get.
But I wasn't. That's why I wasn't being disrespectful. I'm just like, I don't really know if it'll make sense anywhere outside of URL, because it didn't really pick up steam yet. Like now, with the Young Canaan battle, where he's openly just saying he wants to do the battle as well. It's like now, I guess
Yeah.
Who, if it wanted to get booked, it could get booked. You know what I mean? The
Okay.
URL hasn't booked it, so if somebody wanted to book it,
Yeah, because they're not making it a priority. Like I'm telling you, I feel like Gates of the Guardians of the Culture. I'm gonna always get them mixed up. I feel like Guardians of the Culture really are prioritizing each individual battle to its utmost, and I feel like I'm just being honest. I love URL, of course, like everybody, but I just don't feel like they'll prioritize it like it should be. Like it'll be a dope battle that we'll have to find on an app somewhere, and either people gonna take to it or not. And then like I don't know. I just feel like just your value is higher than any league can hold you to. That's how I feel about battle rappers in general. Like
well, you know what it is for me. I tell people it's like the fans don't understand that they dictate a lot of this.
that's true too. Talk about that.
Like like with me, I was pointing this out to I was talking to one of the URL staff members who was talking about it, and it's just like fans really just don't get it. When URL posts something about a battle, every comment you make is like it weighs a little bit. You know what I mean? It's like they said something about me and Young Cannon on their little Facebook page. And, they was, looking at the battle to see what the market was for it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When all the fans come through there and the only thing they want to talk about is how they don't think I'm ready or wow, Young Canaan deserves this and that. And it's just a bunch of negative stuff about the battle, the matchup, right?
Right.
You just ruined the value of the battle. So now it's not going to be a priority. Now the battle is just going to be on some regular band card or something and just drop on the app, because when they went to see how the market felt about it, you thought that this was the opportunity to tell them how you personally felt about a said battler instead of the matchup. So now they realize, all right, the people don't really care to see it. They don't want to see it. But, so if we do it, it don't have to be a big deal. That's what the fans don't be understanding, where it's just like you can't.
Yeah, they ruin a
Sometimes
potential
you gotta
blessing.
understand, if you're not a fan of mine, but you want to see Young Cannon succeed, no matter who he's
He
going up
battling. You should
against,
want to see him.
yeah, because
Yeah.
you're taking money out of his pocket.
Yeah.
He
That's
gets paid
yeah.
more than I do, I'm sure. So you understand that. You're literally, if I'm trying to create a matchup and a storyline, at the end of the day, that's another opportunity for him to get paid, whether you think he's going to kick my ass or not. So when
Yeah.
you come on there and denounce the battle, you're just wrong. Because think about it. The more people say they want to see the battle, the more the demand and the hype goes up. That's the more he's going to get paid. They wonder
Facts.
why he's not a superstar or where they believe he should be. It's because y'all do dumb shit like that.
Yeah.
Instead of hyping it up, drawing all this attention about how bad you want to see him, so where now URL has to make him a priority, and he gets to tell them what he thinks what he wants to do to battle. And then now the battle can get put on pay-per-view or Smack Volume or something like that.
Yeah.
Like with him and Mike P, it got hyped up. It ended up on that pay-per-view. But when you do stuff like that, it's counterproductive, because you're not really hurting me. You know what I mean? Because I'm still new. So they're going to still see what I'm going to become, and they're going to push me to a certain extent regardless.
Yeah, but you're hurting the vet.
Yeah, you hurting him more than me, because at the end of the day, if I'm not calling him out, who's shooting for him right now? Most people are avoiding him. You know what I mean? So he's
That's
not
a
really
fact.
active. So if I'm calling him out, why would you denounce the battle? You're hurting him more than me. I can just keep battling my peers.
That's true.
I could keep battling Squeakos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So he's not active on URL right now. So you're not hurting me. You're only hurting him. I'll be reading these comments and I just be like, they just want to insult me so bad and not even understanding that it's counterproductive. You're not hurting me. You're hurting the person you think you like.
Damn.
You know what I mean? That's why I'm like, with the Young Cannon battle, it's just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you don't want to see me succeed, that's fine. But there's another person at the end of the day that also has stake in this battle.
Yeah, and I haven't seen Young Cannon battle in a minute, so
Yeah.
so it'll probably be beneficial to like sit this one out and let this one happen, let this one materialize. And like I said, I hope it gets done. I want to see it. I mean, I don't care where it goes, but I just think it'll. I think it'll just. I don't know. I think it'll be
I mean,
more
I'm
appreciated
strong.
over there.
I'm strong on the stance of I've never requested to battle anybody anywhere, so it doesn't matter to me. I'm one of those people. That's why I don't think people understand. Most of my battles are not where I'm from. You know what I mean? Like I don't know where they're getting this from,
Yeah,
but
that's
I'm
what I
just
said.
like,
I don't get that. Yeah, that's a false narrative
yeah,
with
it
you.
doesn't.
With you personally, I can't speak for everybody, but with you, I
Yeah,
see you everywhere.
my favorite place to battle is New York. So I don't. That's put that out there now. That's my favorite place to battle. It's my favorite crowd that I've been in so far. I like to battle in New York. Like
Wow.
if I have a perfect place to battle somebody 9 times out of 10, I just like to go to New York. I'm not from there. It's almost 5 hours away, so it's not like I'm biased.
Right.
I like it. I like to battle there.
But we're gonna change
You know
that.
what I mean?
We're gonna make it Detroit next year. That's gonna be a new
No,
favorite spot.
that'd be dope.
Yeah,
But you know what I mean? Though I'm just saying, like they be
right.
saying this stuff, and I just be like on my Grizz battle. I guess they didn't like the fact that they felt like people felt I won or it looked like I did really good, so they're just blaming it on gas. And I'm just like, I hate battling in Richmond usually. You know what I mean? And you know why I hate it? Because of those comments. So it's not
Yeah.
even like it's a place that I desire to battle. It's like with Maryland, it's crazy. I got more gas comments battling in Richmond than Maryland, and I'm from Maryland. Like on my Squeako battle, we literally battle where I'm from in Maryland, Southern Maryland, Fort Washington, Prince George County area. Literally battle like right 7 minutes from my house where I live at, 7 minutes away, and I got more gas comments and family and friend comments in Richmond than I do Maryland. Shit don't even make
Yeah,
sense
it's
no
crazy how
more.
that works. Yeah, I think
Yeah, it just,
yeah, people won't be happy until it's like literally a small room battle with nobody in there but just you, the battler, and the host. So like
I mean, well, we did that already with Quiet Room. They
quiet
hated
room.
it. They
Yeah,
hated Quiet Room, and now they want it. You know what I
I
mean? You
thought quiet
can't.
room was always dope personally, but yeah, people
Oh,
hated
I
it.
loved it. But I'm a rap fan. When you're a fan of rap, you always gonna like stuff like that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's the. But you know that's why I tell people when people be like, "Oh man, the fans be going crazy on you," and all that. I'm like, you don't understand. I don't care because I've already learned that there's no pleasing them. Like that's some people gonna love you, some people not. That's just how life is. I'm not really gonna try to go out my way to hope that the random people commenting on the internet are happy with things. Like it's just you drive yourself crazy.
no,
You know what I
that's a
mean?
fact.
One comment is say, "Oh, Cuban's trash, Squeako 3-0." Then the next comment is say, "Man, I felt like Cuban went crazy and I'm kind of edging him every round." So it's just like, which one of them people am I supposed to please? The one who enjoyed it or the one that hates it?
Mm.
You know what I mean? So that's why it's just, you know what I mean? At some point, you just got to do it for yourself. I tell people you can't do battle rap for the outcome because you never can determine how people are going to feel. Like, you know, against Squeako, I did stuff that I always used to do. Like when I first, you know, what got me to URL that I did, like when I battled GE and ended up dropping on the, you know, We Go Hard and all of that. It was
Mm.
like, that's what stuff I used to do. But then they kept trying to tell me I needed to change. And then I'm trying to make all these tinkers. And then they didn't like the tinkers that they asked me to add. And then when I revert to back what I used to do that they used to hate, now they love it. You know what I mean? It's just like, that's literally what happened. You know, like against Squeako, that's the comfortable me. Like that's more or less what I like to do. But when I first got there, they said that I was too simple. They thought I was basic. My pen wasn't good enough. So now I start focusing on my pen. Then against Don Marino and all these other people, now they're telling me it's like too complex.
Yeah,
You know what
like
I
you're
mean?
way
It's
too
just,
intricate. I heard that a couple of times about your Cuban,
yeah. So
your
then I'm
Marino
like,
battle.
so then I'm just like, what the hell? I'm like, what am I supposed to do if I'm not intricate? You call me basic. If I show you how I can really rap and writing entendre is literally like second nature for me. Now I'm doing too much. I'm just like, you know what? I'm just do what I
You just gotta
want at
start
this point.
using the cheat code. You know what the cheat code is? It's like
I
whenever
don't believe in it.
you know what the cheat code is when you in that like you in your area, just start reeling off names and places from your environment and get that cheap applause from the crowd. You know, I be seeing that all the time. Like
I mean, but
naming your
it
favorite chicken
usually.
spot in your area. They go crazy.
But most of my problems are never in the building. I've never left a building where people had any problems with me. Most people that meet me in person and see me rap in person, I like usually kill off all of the internet stigmas that they think exist. My problem is usually when my battle drops on camera, all of the what I like to call egg accounts have very strong ass opinions about me.
Oh yes,
The
yeah,
faceless commenters, they're
oval
just
head niggas. Yeah, nah.
yeah, they just be going crazy. But I fixed it though. Like I'm just like now, I did learn from it. Like I'm not gonna just come up here and make it seem like all of these things be wrong because a lot of them comments, I really be finding some gold in there. That's the only reason I still go through them.
Yeah,
Like
there's gems everywhere. You can, yeah, that's for sure.
okay, like a lot of people was talking about against Don Marino. They felt like I was rushing. You know what I mean? I was real uptight. I was, but long story. So it's just so it just be like I made sure against Squeako, I took my time, and I still felt like I rushed just a little bit against Squeako where I could have relaxed a little bit more. But I was very comfortable. I wanted to show them my personality. Like, I like to have a good time. Like I'm not somebody that's trying too hard. Even though some of the comments still say it, I'm just like, once somebody starts, they're
Yeah.
gonna run with it as long as they can. But
No,
you
you
learn
seem very
stuff from them.
relaxed in that battle. I didn't see. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was at home. I mean, why
Right.
would it not be? Then I've been on URL on different stages enough to the point now where if it's not the big stage, like I'm talking like Gramercy,
Yeah.
Webster Hall, or something.
Right.
If it's not something like that, I'm pretty much I've rapped there. Like I rapped in front of 300 people, closer to 4. All that. So like now I'm just comfortable on URL as a whole. At first I used to overthink it because it's URL.
Mm.
You get nervous. You start like, man, I'm really trying to do good. Put that pressure on yourself. Start second guessing. It's like now it's more natural. Where it's just like I've been here a few times. I've had success. I've had failures. I mean, I've overcome both. I understand that. You start to believe in your own talent, so then it starts to become more of a natural thing, just being on stage. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, like you. I can tell you be in your comfort bag. You start rebuttaling and shit like that. I'm like, oh, he's super comfy. Like,
yeah, I used to freestyle like a lot. That's why I tell people it's crazy because now it's like I usually don't rebuttal or freestyle, not because I can't, but it's like I only like the rebuttal stuff that I neither really hate or that I really thought was crazy. You know what I mean? Like
mm-hmm.
if it's not super crazy, I don't care to rebuttal it, or if I don't hate it. Like I rebuttal the army angle because I hate it. Like I keep hearing it. It's
Yeah.
always the same exact way. Like like there's more things to talk about in the army
But
than you
Squeako's
working for the
funny with it though.
president.
His shit
Oh
was
no,
funny.
he's hilarious. You know what I mean? There's nothing you can do
I'm not
about
even gonna
that.
lie. I was laughing.
No, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Squeako was somebody where I was actually really not concerned, but I knew coming into the battle where I'm like, he one of them people where once he gets going and he pulls the crowd in, is
Yeah.
nothing you could do it because his style's so unique that it's like once he's on and it's hitting,
Yeah. It's a.
like his third round is a prime example of
I was
how crazy he can get. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah, I
like
was about to say. Luckily, you was, in my opinion, my humble opinion. Luckily, you was already up 2-0 to me, because yeah, that what you're talking about, it only happened to me in the third with him. Yeah, like
I told him before the battle, I said I was actually concerned that he was gonna have 3 of those.
really. Oh, that would
I
be
was scared. Yeah, I've seen
that would
him
be
do
tough.
it. You know what I mean? If you go through his URL history, some of the stuff that hasn't dropped and even some of the stuff that has, like against Riggs, I feel like him and Riggs was a crazy battle, but he had 3 of them rounds like that for Riggs. You know what I mean? Where it's just like the other guy getting crazy,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just like he just, he got a certain kind of style, man.
Yeah.
It's very personable. Okay, baby, it's very personable. When it's working, damn near unbeatable. We're just like, you're gonna like him so much that even if he lost, it ain't like he really lost.
Let me ask you a question. Is there a league, any league that you're just curious about as far as like, I wonder how I would fit. I wonder how I do on that league. Is it big or small? Just any league that kind of piques your interest about. I wouldn't mind hop on that platform, just giving them one battle of mine and just going crazy.
One league. If I had to think of a league, one league that I haven't been to, let me see. Um, probably, probably guerrilla warfare,
Mmm.
cartel, and
Mmm.
shit, probably guardian of the culture. Honestly, and I
Damn.
want to battle. I want to battle on the West Coast. So any riot battle league or somewhere on the West
Oh,
Coast.
West Coast Elites. I'ma holla at homegirl Finesse about that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
Danny Myers hit me up about coming over there. I was supposed to. He actually hit me up about battling RX on the West Coast. Actually.
wow. Oh yeah, they
Oh
gonna
yeah, but
she trying to get
something
you out
like
of there if
that.
she trying to battle you on the West.
No, it wasn't her. It was Danny. You just seen us going back and forth.
Oh
Danny Myers. He
yeah,
he he's somebody that wasn't a big fan of mine, and then he eventually became like a big supporter of mine out of nowhere. Believe it or not.
mm,
Just I won him over in his words. Where at first he thought I was more or less like basic like the other battlers and stuff. But I kind of just did what everybody did. But then when he started paying attention, he's like, "No, like you were really a writer and stuff." I'm like, "Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. I rock weird. I don't know how to describe it. I've accepted it. I've stopped getting on the stem toilet paper.
no, that's a dope. That's a dope. Damn. So yo, you really fuck with the Midwest, low key. He said guard. He said guerrilla warfare or black ice. Yo, black ice would be dope. I'm make some
I'll
noise.
be honest. For all my Midwest people, just because I don't want y'all to think that I'm too much in y'all favor. I was up in Cleveland. I fucking hated it. So just putting that out
Oh, why we doing that? Why we doing that, dog? Why you?
there.
Come on, dog. We
I hated it. I didn't battle there. I was in Cleveland supporting a friend of mine. He had a little show out there. I had a terrible time.
Oh, well,
It
you
was
know what? I'm
cold.
not mad at that.
It was cold. It rained. It ain't shit in Cleveland, and the only thing that I saw was a bunch of Browns jerseys. They even had the offensive lineman jerseys. You don't
Terrible
see
looking
that too
jerseys. I
often.
hate their jerseys.
And then there was a bunch of Bills jerseys for some reason. I guess it's a big Bills fan base in Cleveland.
That's crazy. They suck. I hate them too. So
Or the Browns were playing the Bills. It's between the two. I can't remember.
it don't
But
matter. I don't like Ohio because it's Buckeye fans, and
oh no,
um,
I love Ohio State though. So
oh, we about to end this interview then. All right, dog. Well,
it's
look,
a great program, bro. It's
that,
a great
we
program.
ain't doing that.
Michigan had its heyday. You know what I mean?
That's we ain't doing that. Yo, shit, dog. Damn, that shit hurt, bro. We just got.
Charles Woodson, bro. Just remember Charles Woodson. That's all.
Oh man, damn, dog. That's the last thing I thought you. Damn, you ain't a
Derrick
terrapin.
Rose.
You.
Derrick Rose playing good for the Pistons.
Oh, we ain't doing that. All right, dog. It's a wrap. Look, my man Cuban in the building. No, but seriously though, yeah, no Midwest shit. I'm gonna try to make some calls to get you in. I would love to like travel to one of these leagues and see you on the card, man. That'd be definitely special, man. So appreciate your time. Anybody or anything you want to plug, go right ahead. Let them know where to follow you and all that good stuff. We got damn a lot of nice amount of people in the chat. What up though to everybody in the chat? Yeah, so if you got anything to plug or share or anything upcoming, let them know.
All right, man. Cuban, QUBANOTNT on all social medias, man. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Yeah, I mean, feel free to DM me. I respond to DMs. I don't just read them and leave them there. And at me, whatever. I'm very accessible. I don't throw out pranks. You know what I mean? If you tell me you feel like I lost, I'm not gonna tell you the SMD or nothing like that. You know what I mean? So,
That's crazy.
feel free to get at me, man. All that I say is just be on the lookout I got some music stuff I'm about to start dropping. You know, I rap on beat. I'm probably a better rapper on beat than I am a battle rapper. Battle rapper is fun. So be on the
Bet.
lookout, man. That's it.
I
I got
bet.
nothing crazy
Do,
going
do
on.
do you got a channel? You got a YouTube channel?
Yeah, I haven't started using it. I mean, I used to use it, but now I like deleted everything. You
Hey
know,
man, you
rebrand.
doing music? If you about to start doing music, you know you gotta get that back running. That's like the source.
Yeah, I probably got like 30 subscribers or something. It's still up. You know, what I mean, you can find it. It just ain't nothing on there.
Yo, whenever you do, tag me. I'll get the word out. I'm good at like branding that shit everywhere. Shout out to my guys, 420 Brand Clothing. Get 10% off. Mention my name. See, like shit like that. Like I'm good at that. But like,
No, I appreciate you, bro. Definitely.
yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Yo, Cuban man, it's been a pleasure, man. Thanks for joining me. I'm definitely gonna have you on in the future. And yeah, man, it's been a pleasure. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, man. Thanks y'all for having me. Shout out to everybody that joined, all the comments, even Trufo dumbass comment. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody. You feel me?
True
You
foe, you
know.
gotta talk. He gonna be on the show. He gonna rebuttal. I'm sure he got something for you.
Oh yeah. So tell him write it out this time though. Tell him, put that extra effort in. Tell him to, write it out.
Mm.
Write his interviews out like his bars. He might do better.
Oh my god! All right, my guy Cuban,
I'm
Maryland
just
shit.
saying, man. That show was really. I've been sitting there. I didn't watch that clip because he tagged me in it like 37 fucking times. But I was just like, why would you tell me that my friends are better than me and think that you're insulting me? Like, what fucking sense does that make? It's like me telling him he the worst in Chicago. He's not gonna care. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like it's Chicago love. You're not gonna care. You
yeah,
telling him the worst Goonie is like telling Kobe you're not the best player on the Lakers. He was like, it doesn't matter as long as we win. You know what I mean? Like, as long as we win the game, I don't have to be the best.
damn. So
Dumb shit, man.
yeah, true.
But he's a
You gotta
rookie,
do
man.
better.
Give him a break. He's a rookie, man. Give him a break.
All right.
He knew the battle rap. He don't know how to talk shit yet.
This is Cuban, Maryland shit, DMV shit. Shout out to DMV Detroit. Shout out to Shannon Danielle, Hits Rizzo, Jay the Second, everybody in the chat. E came through. He was there in the building to watch your Squeako battle. He was frontline center giving you
Yo,
fives and
shout out to
shit.
E, man.
Yeah.
He's always showing love to the new guys, man. He was front row for my last 3 URL battles, right there in that front section. Shout
Yeah.
out to E, man.
Shout out to E, man. He always does. Like, he's honest and respectful. It's like me and him are bros, man. Appreciate it. Yo, thanks everybody for tuning in. This is Ledge, Top Tier Podcast, live with Cuban. And as always, keep it battle rap. Love. Appreciate you.